In ancient Egypt, both men and women painted their eyes. It was thought that eye makeup made one less vulnerable to the evil eye, a gaze or stare meant to cause harm. Today, mostly women wear it, and of course, repelling evil is no longer a reason to wear eyeshadow. With a palette of eyeshadow, a woman can work a certain kind of magic. Skillful shading can add depth and drama to the eyes. This makeup can also create the illusion that the eyes are much larger than they really are. To make eyeshadow, they follow specific recipes. A technician weighs the ingredients, beginning with mica, a mineral that acts as filler. The next ingredient is zinc stearate. It's a binder. A combination of pigments provides the desired color. These particular pigments are different shades of the mineral iron oxide. He transfers the measured ingredients to a big blender jar. As he pours the ingredients, they dust up, and a gas mask keeps them from breathing in the particles. He places the jar on the blender base, covers the top, and activates the blades. The blender mixes and grinds the powdered ingredients to a very fine state. Then it's into a very large mixer. He adds coconut oil, just enough for the powdered ingredients to eventually coagulate into a cake form. More mica is next, a lot more. Eyeshadow is 80% mica. This mica is darker to add intensity to the color. It also has a bit of shimmer. He latches the lid to contain the ingredients and powers up this high-speed mixer. Inside, the mixing paddles swivel around for about 15 minutes to thoroughly mix the ingredients. The eyeshadow mixture flows into a plastic bag. A technician examines it to confirm that the color has been evenly dispersed and that the powder is sufficiently moist. Another worker now pieces 4 eyeshadow tins in pods on a metal platter. The platter rotates to deliver the tins to a mixing dispenser that's been filled with the eyeshadow ingredients. The mixer pushes precise amounts through holes in the bottom and into the tins. A scraper levels off the tops. The next stop is a press with 4 circular heads. A ribbon of fabric keeps things hygienic as the press compresses the moist eyeshadow powder and turns it into a cake-like form. Moving forward, the pods eject the tins, and an automated device pulls them off the machine. What a difference the compression has made. No longer a loose powder, the eyeshadow ingredients have caked up nicely. The tins now move into a lane and come up against an abrasive belt that cleans the loose powder from the sides. A blast of air also gets rid of some of the residual powder. For 1 out of every 100 eyeshadows produced, a technician does a drop test from a height of 18 inches. He checks for chipping or damage, and if he finds any, he'll add power to the press. For a color test, he brushes some eyeshadow onto his arm, beginning with a laboratory standard. He then applies newly manufactured eyeshadow to his arm and compares the two. It's a match, and with his approval, the batch is almost ready for retail. Another worker inserts the tins into more substantial plastic containers, with magnets on the bottom to secure them. She screws the clear caps onto the jars, and the eyeshadow is on its way to the cosmetic counter. They also manufacture entire palettes of eyeshadow for a rainbow of choices. It takes about a day to manufacture eyeshadow, and the result is truly a thing of beauty.